Look, man. I just want to apologize. The way I've been treating you is not right. It's just, you know, I don't really got a lot of time left. I'm 31 years old, and in this league, man, that might as well be 50. I need to put some money in the bank account before I retire, man. I got a mortgage, I got kids. You know, my parents have medical expenses, and I'm really not trying to pay for it all in a meat packing plant. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. So what now?
Well, we ain't gotta be best friends. I'm sure neither of us wants that. But how about you be my teammate, and I'll be yours? Look, I realize we can help each other out. I'm sorry.
All right. Apology accepted.
So what? You got something you want to get off your chest? Maybe you want to, you know, duke it out?
Nah, you don't want that, man. You don't
Oh,
want
is that so?
Nah, it's the start of a new friendship for us, all right?
Yeah.
I'll keep playing my game the right way. And if you do the same, I'm sure we're going to be all good.
Heard. Let's get it, man.
Let's get it. Show these boys how it's done.
Let's do it.
Welcome, Hoop fans. Blake Suniga here with Tim Swartz and Brian Danifitemi. We are in Sioux Falls, South Dakota for our 2K presentation of the G League. It's the Skyforce and Lakers on tap.
What a crucial game for Coachella Valley. Alaska really put their winter showcase hopes in doubt. So I expect full effort from them in this one.
And both of these teams coming off of a win. It should be a physical battle all the way through.
Well, the size that the Lakers have inside is hard to compete with, but I wouldn't put anything past the Skyforce. They have shown time and time again in this group stage that they are ready for any challenge.
Yeah, the winter showcase right around the corner. Sioux Falls looking at this is maybe a little bit of a tune-up.
Looking at the Lakers starting five, Big Rex Wesley, the name that jumps out at you. He has a lot of skill at the center spot. And the starting group for the Skyforce, MP, a player that has developed well so far in the season. And for the Lakers, they need this win.
Yeah, they do, because it's still possible that they'll sneak into the showcase depending on how tiebreakers go. But one thing is for certain, they know what's at stake, and they'll be playing with some desperation tonight.
Here's Guerrero. Oh, MP with the rejection. Pass to Ellis. That one falls. Nice feed from Crawford. And often with G League players, it all comes down to the mentality they have on the court.
Most NBA teams, they're looking for how you fit in, not how you show out. Playing a team game matters a lot, doing the little things. Sadly, some of these guys never figure that out, so they never get a chance to sign a 10-day.
And here's Crawford from the arc. Brings it from beyond the arc.
There's the decisiveness off the catch. Crawford knew ahead of time he was going right up with that one.
Here's Guerrero. Shoots over Crawford. Off the left rim and out.
Ill-advised shot selection right there.
I'll say that was lower than low percentage.
No chance.
Here's MP for three. And again, Sioux Falls with the triple.
It's been a fantastic.
Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
Now a timeout called by Coachella Valley. Beach, guarded by Williamson. Beach with it. Williamson on him. There's Cooper with the three. The Lakers again can't hit. Well, over the years, Los Angeles Lakers have done a great job of utilizing their G League affiliate.
No doubt, over the years, a lot of call-ups and regular players from the Lakers have come from their G League team in Coachella Valley. Credit Los Angeles. They invested early in the G League affiliate, and it's paid off.
Here's Guerrero.
Falling right now for them.
Here's Williamson, and it's good. It's MP with the assist.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Here's Guerrero. Shoots over Crawford. The Lakers again can't hit.
And here comes the break. The 15-footer, and there's another one for the Skyforce.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Well, now about a month into the tip-off tournament that starts the G League season, we're kind of starting to really see what teams are all about.
At this point, you usually know who your go-to guys are, but it's also when NBA teams are going to start taking more notice of who's been playing well in the G League.
Both teams will make substitutions. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first.
To stop the drought.
Ball rejected by MP.
Some high-pressure defense from MP getting in there and finding the block. And overall, what a great season it's been for Sioux Falls. I mean, they've exceeded expectations.
Most people thought it would be a decent season, but this has been above and beyond. The new faces they brought in have worked wonders for the team, and they're soaring high.
Here's Guerrero. Outside Reynolds. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Beach. Doesn't go for him. MP outside. It's Coachella Valley with the rebound. Clayton outside. And here's Beach. He's guarded by Logan. Outside Reynolds. Tries a three. Tips it up.
They've gotten a lot of extra possessions because of their rebounding edge.
It's been a lot, and I think it's made the difference in this game because they've done great work on the boards.
He is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
Clayton outside.
From outside the arc. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. It's the Skyforce just dominating this. And we'll see if we're in store for a more.
Here's Reynolds. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Cooper outside. Outside Reynolds. Nice D there from Crawford. To the middle. And it's Beach with the rebound. A difficult situation for Coachella Valley.
In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Pass to Reynolds.
side. Oh, Beach slams it home. Oh.
Great to see Beach getting up like that. You know, obviously he had that terrible knee injury, and he's showing progress.
To the wing on the left. Here's Crawford for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from MP.
It's so nice to have someone who can take charge like he has.
They've got to be feeling good about having the ball in his hands at that end of the floor right now.
Yeah, he's just been so smooth.
Pass to Cooper. Here's Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Reynolds. Shoots a three. Skyforce with the rebound. MP with it. 11 points in the game. MP on the wing. Fires from deep. And the Skyforce another three.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
And it seems like just about all his points are coming from downtown.
Now here's Reynolds. He's covered by Crawford. Crawford with the steal. Now here's MP. He's got 14. Oh, MP slams it in.
Starting to pull away here. They're putting some points up.
Yeah, this one's threatening to get out of hand pretty soon.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Beach for three. The shot will not fall. And here are the Skyforce. Their defense has allowed only 4 points in the quarter. Now Reynolds. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To halt the run. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Skyforce ahead, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen.
What a performance on the glass. He's not a center with any fear of the physical aspect of the game. That much is clear.
And despite all the finesse big men out there right now, NBA coaches, they still want a center who's a banger, a guy who can handle the tough duties down low.
The Skyforce used as a kind of boot camp for Miami Heat players, Tim.
They're sent here to play big-time minutes while being challenged to expand their games. This is the perfect setting to get uncomfortable and get better.
Here come the Lakers. Here's Farrell. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Jackson Ellis.
This is why you got to be careful guarding Farrell. This guy knows how to get himself to the stripe.
First free throw is good. That one misses. Well, Tim, a long and cherished history for the Sioux Falls Skyforce.
The longest running minor league basketball team in the country. Starting back in 1989. They joined the NBA Development League much later in 2006.
Here's Guerrero. He's covered by Crawford. Farrell's shot is off. Sioux Falls with the ball. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming on the free throw. And MP gets it to go.
Everyone's thrilled to see MP scoring like this, especially him. Consistent production. That's what he needs to make the move up from the G League to the NBA.
Pass to Farrell. Cooper. Here's Guerrero. Screen by Beach. Once again off the mark by Coachella Valley. You know, the cold South Dakota winters, they really polar opposites of their parent club name, the Heat.
Well, the shooters that play here, they've had a few that can go on a heater. You think of guys like Max Strus, Duncan Robinson, some real flamethrowers.
Here's Guerrero. He's covered by
Guerrero. Offensive rebound. Outside Beach. Guerrero. And a foul on the shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. And this one is going to be in regards to the personal foul. So they're going to see if it's the right call.
And this is the time here now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
A lot clearer.
Indeed, and one thing with the replay review is that when you compare the slowed down speed to real time.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Players are moving at. I mean, how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes to see everything to make the call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if the coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put into reviewing, double-checking, and the game continues on.
The Skyforce started in the rough and tumble early days of the minor leagues, Brian.
Yeah, a Wild West type of environment, if you will. This team retains a certain hard-nosed ethos and toughness as part of their DNA.
And here's MP from the arc. And the Skyforce another three.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Now to Farrell. Beach. Pass to Cooper. Over Smith. And it comes off the front of the rim. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
And Tim, you look at these G League Lakers, they've really bounced around to different areas in Southern California.
Starting out in Los Angeles, eventually moving to El Segundo, now in Coachella Valley. That's allowed their fans to continue following them.
Outside ball. Now Beach. Farrell. He's guarded by Ellis. Pass to Beach. Here's Guerrero. Over Crawford. And that one comes up a bit short. To the paint. Here's Williamson. And it's Williamson with the jam.
This is a nice third-quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
And stolen by MP. Here's Ellis. And finished off by Jackson Ellis.
Taking it to the house. MP is what we call instant offense.
One thing people point to with Coachella Valley is their player development.
That and the festival every year that we go to all the time. They've also had a number of players find success in NBA rotations, and that's one of my favorite parts about the G League.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
And Crawford with the block. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Farrell with it, working on Ellis. Left side ball. Here's Cooper. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Skyforce ahead, delivering the blowout. And right after this, we'll bring you the... And we're getting underway in the... And the Lakers making a change here.
Right here.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth.
MP, it's good.
And the Skyforce are a long haul from their parent club, Ryan, the Miami Heat.
Well, it's not just a hop, skip, and a jump from Miami, Florida to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, guys. And the weather is certainly a little different as well.
Pass to Reynolds. The Lakers again can't hit. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Graves' shot is good.
Boy, he loves getting looks like that from three-point range. No one near him.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Reynolds. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line.
Wow, making a big play. Reynolds taking some contact and will now head to the line.
And he makes the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he makes them both from the line.
And you know, the name Skyforce was actually chosen from a fan contest almost 4 decades back.
Yeah, kind of sounds like something from the 80s, doesn't it? But actually, some fans wanted the name to be Sky, and then some fans wanted it to be Force. So the executive said, hey, why don't we just split the difference?
And here's Farrell. Outside Reynolds.
Clock at 6. That one doesn't drop. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
MP outside.
Beyond the arc, and the Skyforce another 3.
Man, this 4th quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
For 3, Reynolds. The Lakers again can't hit.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
MP, it's good.
Shooting on pure instinct. The moment the ball touched his hands, MP knew exactly what to do with it.
Left side, Reynolds. Here's Beach. To end the run. Logan with a defensive effort.
Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Pass to MP.
From past the arc, and the Skyforce another 3.
This is an incredible run they're on. Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single guy on their squad with the absolute magic touch.
Down low.
Here's Beach.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Attacking with a purpose. Nice play by Beach.
MP on the wing.
The 3 ball. It's good from long range.
They've been able to depend on his offense all game, guys, and he is not wasting any chances.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the game, just keep feeding him the rock.
Cooper outside. Screen by Beach. And Cooper gets the 3.
Well, their offense is kicked into gear, but it's come just a little too late.
I think it may be, but at least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. But too bad it's past the point where it'll do them much good.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's hauled in by Ball.
No one to blame but himself. He should definitely have finished that one off.
On the wing, Farrell. Pass to Reynolds.
Expanding his range. The shot misses.
MP outside. Off the mark. So a nice win here for the Sioux Falls Skyforce.
MP and his guys are honing things in for the upcoming Winter Showcase. Winning tonight, it's all part of the plan.
A potential big opportunity for MP and the Skyforce to show the G League and the fans what they can do.
And unfortunately for Wesley and the Coachella Valley Lakers, their shot at the showcase might be slipping away.
And so that'll do it for now. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga saying thanks for watching.
What are you hearing from your scout buddies?
A couple teams have interest. Grizz, the Hawks, but the Heat are watching you very closely. And not just for a 10-day. If things go right, you could be looking at signing with them for the rest of the season.
Awesome. Cool, cool.
Let's talk Winter Showcase.
Hit me.
All right, for most players, this is a chance to earn a call-up. There's a ton of GMs and scouts at this thing, and if you impress them, you get called up. Simple, simple.
Right.
All right, for you, it's all about draft stock. There's plenty of games after the showcase, but there won't be this concentration of GMs and scouts in one place again. So what you do here is magnified, positive or negative.
Okay. Sounds like a good opportunity to me.
It's huge, MP, and you're gonna kill it.
I like the way you think, Vanessa. Later.
All right, guys. We all know what's at stake here. Chance for an NBA contract.
Let's go!
Well, none of us are going to be able to make our individual goals unless we work together as a team, right? So let's go out there and show them what we're all about.
Let's do it.
MP, hang back.
What's going on, Coach?
Miami Heat are looking at Ben for a 10-day contract.
That's good. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, well, it's good for you, too. Ben gets called up, that's more time for you to shine. Right? But if he goes on a cold streak, they're going to look elsewhere. It's a 10-day contract. They can't have a guy in there throwing up bricks. They need help now. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. We want Ben to look good.
We want Ben to look good.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Gotcha.
Hello and welcome from Orlando, Florida. I'm Blake Zuniga on the site with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. It's the Winter Showcase, and we have a great game with the Skyforce and Remix getting set to face off.
And one slip-up for either team can knock them out of contention in the showcase. There's a lot of pressure here for both Sioux Falls and Rip City.
But what a great year both of these sides have had so far. The Skyforce won their group, and the Remix get in as a wild card.
It's never easy being one of the last 8 teams competing in the showcase, but it's something that has been the driving force for both these teams all season, and they won't let this moment pass them by.
With the Winter Showcase starting, every team will have a chance to get some games in. But the key thing is, one loss, and you're out of the running for a championship.
Turning out of the Rip City starting group, Black and Marshall have both been playing well of late. Looking at the lineup that the Skyforce will start with in the Winter Showcase, Crawford always capable of taking over with his offense. Yeah, it's all or nothing in each of these games for the teams that are alive.
You know, all these players, they want a chance at that $100,000 cash prize given to the winners. Hey, look at us broadcasters, too. But seriously, you can expect all the intensity of a playoff game here.
Now here is Smith. And here's MP from the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Look at the range. MP proving he can hurt you from anywhere on the floor.
One of my favorite names in the G League, the Rip City Remix, a newer G League team formed not too long ago in Portland in 2023.
And for a new team, they have certainly hit the ground running. They didn't waste any time turning in strong seasons in their brief history in the league.
Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson Ellis.
Shooting on pure instinct. The moment the ball touched his hands, MP knew exactly what to do with it.
Now here's Hill. From deep, Marshall.
Again, the miss by the Remix.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky he was off.
I hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard him, they're going to have some problems.
And here the Remix.
Searching for their first points of the game. Pass to Hill. Steffens. Now Marshall. Here's Blunt. 5 to shoot.
Rip City again missing.
And the Winter Showcase, it'll be full of NBA scouts looking to see what players deserve a call-up. Every single team will be represented here.
And that can get in the heads of some of these players. But if you have a great game here in the Showcase, you just might get on an NBA team's radar like that.
And there's talk about Ben Crawford getting another call-up to the NBA. You know, some teams are dealing with injuries. They're taking a long look at him.
I mean, I don't blame him. It makes perfect sense. Crawford has spent time in the NBA already, and when you're a known quantity like he is, you're one of the first names NBA teams will look at if they have to bring someone up.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Hill.
He's covered by Crawford.
Tries to snap the cold streak.
Rip City again missing.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
Smith with the bucket.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Yeah, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane. Oh, remember the remix? They were able to just sneak into the Winter Showcase. They had a great winning streak to force their way in.
Yeah, they didn't outright win their group, but they did enough to secure one of the non-group winner spots. This is a team that's shown a lot of growth since the start of the season.
Screen by MP.
Pass to Williamson.
Outside Smith.
6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Marshall. Hill with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Screen by George.
The 3 from Blunt.
Skyforce with the rebound. Back to Crawford. Screen by MP. And Crawford getting the 3 to fall. You can see very early on the intensity of these teams is a level up from the regular season.
I mean, everyone knows what is at stake, both in terms of cash prize as well as the NBA scouts watching on.
And the remix call time.
So both teams making some changes here. Crawford, guarded by Hill. Here's Williamson. Good. First shot, first basket.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I am loving this Orlando weather. Little humid, though, right?
Yeah, it's a little humid for me. I'm used to the Bay Area, the cool weather. But not a lot of places can have as much sunshine as they do here in Florida in the winter season. I'm sure the Skyforce, Remix, and the rest of the G-Leaguers, they're enjoying the surroundings of the Winter Showcase.
Now here's Williamson. Crawford, guarded by Hill.
And here's MP from the arc. And that's good. It's Crawford with the assist.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Here's Stevens. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game. Hill can't get it to go.
He has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The bucket is not looking very big to him at this point.
Basket good.
What a tricky finish by Crawford. That took some touch right there to take contact and get it to go.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Screen by MP.
Unloads. And again, Sioux Falls with a triple.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. He's got more points from outside the arc than inside it.
Rip City calls timeout. And MP has been a difference maker in this one.
He's been gunning from deep. If you're guarding him, you've got to get into his jersey. You can't sag off him at all, or you're just asking him to drop another triple on you.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Outside, Marshall. Back to Blunt. Pick by Marshall. And Blunt again. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside, Williamson. MP inside. George is there. Back to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Crawford. The 3 ball. And again, Sioux Falls with the triple.
You love just how competitive this guy Crawford is. Excellent work coming back with the revenge triple.
Outside Blunt. Picked by Marshall. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
MP up top, covered by George. Oh, and a slam by MP.
They aren't taking their foot off the pedal. They just keep on adding to their score.
Yeah, I mean, it's never a good idea to back off, and it doesn't look like that thought has even crossed their mind.
Credit the head coach for pushing this team.
Out to the wing. Right side, Blunt. And he's good on the 3 ball. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Pass to MP.
Ellis outside. Over Steffens. Ellis no good. And here is Blunt. Over Smith. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Skyforce out in front, running away with this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Coming out of the break, the Skyforce and Remix both looking to start strong. You know, one of the fun things about Rip City is their college fan base.
Yeah, that's what happens when you play your games on a local campus right here in Portland. Kids can pop over from class, watch some ball, then go out and do whatever young people do these days.
The big fella with long-range touch. It's amazing how many players with George's size can shoot the 3 nowadays.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
So it's Rip City now.
Outside Blunt. Hill. Outside Marshall. And here's George from the arc. Tries to keep it alive.
And that's out of bounds to the Remix as Rip City retains possession. Here's Blunt.
6 points for him.
And the team named Rip City Remix has an interesting origin, Tim.
Yeah, it's really a combination of two things. Rip City was a moniker coined during a Blazers game in 1971. And the Remix, it's a nod to Portland's do-it-yourself creative culture in the 1970s. A power forward with range, Williamson isn't bashful squaring it up from deep.
The 3 from Blunt.
And it's MP with the rebound.
Some of the shots he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
And the remix call time.
He just isn't pleased with all the looks they've given up inside, and he wants to tighten up this team defensively.
Yeah, that's what has to happen, and he'll let them know it. They're playing some soft interior defense, and that's just a recipe for disaster.
And that's the thing, the interior defense, that's the easiest way to score, right around the basket.
Established in 2023, Brian, Rip City is a young franchise.
They sure are. Of course, the G-League affiliate of the Portland Trailblazers, they're working hard to be a developmental pipeline, attracting some real talent in the coaching department.
MP, Blunt covering. And that one's good, Crawford.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there at this point.
Now here's George.
No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
MP outside. Crawford left side. Here's MP for three.
That one is good again. He is 6 for 8 from the floor with that make.
For MP to put up a shot from that distance, that means it's something he regularly works on.
Pass to Marshall. Hill. The three from Blunt. No good that time. And what you love about the Remix franchise, the commitment to taking care of their fans.
Well, they're prioritizing a lot of things we love about sports. Affordable, family-friendly entertainment, accessible tickets, local broadcast games. Mission accomplished.
The Remix on offense.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
That doesn't go either for Blunt.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
Outside, Steffens. Pass to Hill.
Expanding his range.
Rip City again missing.
The Skyforce on offense. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Drills it from outside.
And suddenly, they're overflowing with confidence at the offensive end, getting everything to
up and at an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
Now here's Blunt.
He has 6.
George. Rip City again missing.
He has disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with his offense.
You know he'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
It's hauled in by Marshall. Now here's Blunt, covered by MP. Now Blunt. Outside Marshall. Back to Blunt.
6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. And the shot goes in.
This guy, he has some impressive moves in his collection. That's a good one, but it's just one of many.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Still banging around in there. Ellis gets it done inside.
Outside Marshall. Outside Blunt.
The 3.
And they grab their own miss.
Big time putback. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
Yeah, he's got like 200,000 on the odometer, and he keeps going.
And night in and night out, that's what he gives you.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Skyforce delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter of this winter showcase game here on 2K. Here's Graves. Baker outside. No good with the triple. Now here's Montgomery. Yes, and it's Montgomery who picks up the assist.
Defensively, you can't give George looks like that inside. I mean, this guy is 7'3".
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Outside Marshall. It's Blunt on the wing, guarded by Morris.
He just felt like MP was tracking that all the way.
Jacks up a three, and the Skyforce another three.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time. Those can be tough to gauge.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter.
MP. Pass to Logan. MP.
Got it from about 16 feet.
A silky mid-range shot. You can tell MP has put the work into getting that dialed in.
Outside Blunt.
Here's the pick. He tries for three.
It's rebounded by Sioux Falls.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Pass to Baker. MP. Yes, and it's Baker picking up the assist.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
Yeah, got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Outside Marshall. Now here's Steffens. George, covered by MP. George, and it's MP with the rebound.
Totally unnecessary to go the fadeaway there. It could have been an easy jumper.
It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
And it's Crawford off the drive. Count the basket.
And to me, Crawford is at his best when he's playing assertive, especially when he's navigating inside like this.
Blunt with it. There's the final buzzer. Sioux Falls coming up big in this winter showcase game.
And it wasn't without effort. Rip City is always in motion. You pretty much have to be ready to run a marathon to beat them. Something that I know neither of you know a thing about.
And for Rip City, they have a system. They have some guys. So what do they need to do to get to the next level?
I'll be honest with you guys, it's hard to win in this league without a superstar or two. They may have to pull together some assets to try to land a top 10 guy here in the G League.
And so that'll do it for now. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Looking good out there, young blood. Someday I'll be telling my grandkids I got to play with the MP.
Oh, man, that mean a lot coming from you, Jackson. Thank you, bro.
You were masterful out there tonight. Where you led, they followed. They trust you.
Thanks, Coach.
AMP, great game, man.
Man, you too, man.
Thanks.
My guy, MP to God! Yo, bro, honestly, you are very good at basketball. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, boys!
Yo, what's up with that, man?
Man, you know, man.
We gotta do something about it.
Yo, tonight's the night, baby. Let's go. Come on. Yo, what do you know about your matchup?
Just what's in the scouting report.
You know they got someone from the Heat coming tonight.
They still looking at you?
Man, they got one 10-day contract to offer. My agent says it's between me
and my matchup, huh?
You already know. So what you saying? You gonna handle business?
I tell you what, I'm gonna lift you up and lock him down. How about that?
Let's go. I need you, bro.
I
Come
got
on.
you. Let's get it.
Welcome, everyone, to our coverage of the Winter Showcase here on 2K Sports. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. You know, it's the Winter Showcase semifinal matchup between the Sioux Falls Skyforce and the Westchester Knicks.
And the Knicks, one win away from being able to go for back-to-back titles in the showcase, but the Skyforce have looked real impressive so far.
This will be the toughest test yet for this Skyforce. This Knicks team can shoot the lights out.
Yeah, the Knicks play so unselfish and they run so much action that it can just overwhelm a team defensively. However, if the Skyforce can bother their shooters enough, they'll have a huge advantage in their quest for the Showcase Finals.
Well, remember the Knicks able to win the Winter Showcase last season, and they would love nothing more than to do the same here in Orlando.
And look at the lineup that Westchester will start with. They have talent all across the board, but the big damage comes from Whitney and Brooks. And the starting group the Sioux Falls Skyforce will take to the floor. Some great contributions lately from MP. And for the Knicks, there was some turnover in their roster, but many of the core pieces from last year are still with the team.
Yeah, having that consistency year to year has done wonders for the Knicks. They know exactly what they're about, and you have to think they're probably the favorites to repeat here in the Winter Showcase.
One thing we've seen over the course of this Sioux Falls season, MP really stepping up his role with this team.
Well, it didn't take long for MP to establish himself as a strong player, but to earn the trust as a leader this quickly, that's something you just don't see every day.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Brooks, high post. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as Westchester retains possession. Shot clock at 6. Here's Whitney. That's good from 17 feet away.
How about Ray Whitney going to work in the mid-range?
One thing you see with how the Knicks play, they are very smart with their approach, and they take care of the ball.
You don't see them trying to force things too often. They'll make mistakes here or there, but rarely do they let things go off the rails.
Now here's Whitney. Pass to Oakley. Whitney. Brooks on the wing. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by Crawford. And here are the Skyforce.
They lead by 4. Here's Williamson, and then Williamson with the dunk.
How about the slam? Is that Randolph or Zion Williamson out there?
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
It looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Whitney. Neely. Here's Oakley for 3. And it's MP with the rebound.
What an opportunity for really every player here. So many scouts out in the stands trying to get as much info as possible for a potential call-up.
Most scouts might be here looking at a known name like Ben Crawford, but if another player catches their eye, they'll definitely take note for any future roster spots.
Now here is White. Brooks guarded by Williamson. Good work defensively by Williamson. Sioux Falls leading. Jackson Ellis got space. That's good, and it's MP with the dime.
A few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away.
It wouldn't surprise me with as good as they're looking at the moment.
Absolutely right, Brian. They're looking really strong.
Now here's Oakley. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game. White, no good. And here are the Skyforce. Pass to MP. Crawford. Over Whitney. And that one off the back rim and in.
Well, we expected the Knicks to be strong this year, and they have delivered. Westchester had no problems winning their pod in the group portion of this half of the season.
That's what you get when you have a group of seasoned players in the G League like Westchester does. Every player knows what it means to be a professional, and they show up to work every single day.
He's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
He really has tightened up. No flow to his game at the moment.
Oh, and a slam by MP.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. Difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here are the Knicks now. They trail by 14. Here's Henderson. He's covered by Crawford. Pass to Shaw. Neely. Inside. Good. First shot, first basket.
And how about that dime right there? The swing man Neely doing a great job of finding his teammate.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. Second quarter, and we're a little over a minute and a half in. For 3, White. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. MP outside. Screen by MP. Here's Crawford for 3. And again, Sioux Falls with the triple.
Has a ton of confidence. Crawford showcasing that range.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. He is so good at recognizing the openings and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to MP. Here's Logan. And he comes up with the deuce.
Nice take by Logan, just staying active.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into this second quarter. Here's Brooks, covered by MP. And Brooks gets it to go.
It must be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense will be there for them.
Ellis outside. Screen by MP. Ellis with the bucket.
Hey, if there's a guy that can handle stiff defense inside, it's Ellis. I mean, he's learned a move or two over the years.
Pass to Shaw. Over Logan. And again, the Knicks score.
Very clever passing. He put the ball on a silver platter for him.
And so here is Sioux Falls. Here's MP for three. And the Skyforce another three. Well, knock on wood, fellas, but hopefully at this point, it's safe to say that NP's injuries aren't affecting him anymore.
Yeah, he's looked stronger and more confident in his movement since the start of the season. You can see the trust he has now in his own body.
Now here's Neely. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Just 5 to shoot. Henderson. It's good. The assist that time from Neely.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take him long to go and get those 3 points back.
Now a timeout called by Sioux Falls. Both teams deciding to change it up. And trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And it's not rocket science at this point. Just stay with what you've been doing. Well, the three-pointer has to be his best friend today, no question.
It has been today, anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Three-pointer's a nice friend to have.
Now here's Brooks. The kick out to White. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't right there, or maybe he was thinking, just not about basketball.
Here's MP.
16-point lead, the largest margin of the game. Williamson from long range. And again, Sioux Falls with a triple.
A power forward with range. Williamson isn't bashful squaring it up from deep.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Oakley. Neely. Back to Oakley. It's Neely on the wing. Looking for his first basket still in this one. No good from the wing. Let's go with a three. And again, MP for three.
His three has just been so pure. Training one after another.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Skyforce out in front, delivering the blowout. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break.
Back here for the second half of this winter showcase matchup between the Knicks and the Skyforce. And you know, when Westchester came into the G League in 2014, they held a Name the Team contest.
The fans, they had some interesting choices to pick from. In the end, though, tradition won out. The Knicks name, it's just too iconic. It's another bucket for MP. I mean, he has more nights like this, and he's on track to get that NBA call-up.
Brooks lays it up and banks it in. If
If you battle for the offensive rebound, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow like he got there.
Pass to MP. Williamson. MP outside. Crawford outside. 6 to shoot. And again, Sioux Falls with a triple.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
Now here's Brooks. Whitney outside. Back to Brooks. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Sioux Falls. As the New York Knicks affiliate, Westchester has seen its share of talent on the roster. That's for sure, Tim.
It hasn't translated to a ton of success on the court, though. They've only won 1 playoff round since 2014. But that doesn't detract from the fans' enthusiasm.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 6. Whitney outside. Pass to Oakley. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Williamson. Here's MP for 3. Neely pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky he was off.
I hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard him, they're going to have some problems.
Now here's Whitney. Pass to Brooks. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Well, their parent team may be basketball royalty, but Westchester itself hasn't racked up too many accolades.
Well, they almost made the G League Finals in 2019, and with the talent in this organization, I think they'll be making a lot of noise in the years to come.
Here's Whitney. Pass to Brooks. Back to Whitney. To the middle. Brooks. He gets it in there.
Well, when you're 7'2" like Brooks, you should be aggressive inside. Nice work there.
Crawford right side. Ellis outside. Pass to MP. The tray. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12, 82% accuracy.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
I'll tell you this about Westchester, Brian. They have a super entertaining mascot.
Oh, they really do, Blake. You wouldn't believe how easy Hudson makes it look to drill some of these half-court shots. He'll be knocking them down backwards from 40 feet away. And you know what the fans are screaming? Sign him, please.
Now here's Whitney. Down low. Brooks. Oakley outside. From the arc. Skyforce with the rebound. Pass to MP. And here's Crawford. And it's good. 2 points.
Showing his toughness. Crawford going right at him.
And here's Westchester. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Now here's Oakley. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And even 3-on-3 break. And the Skyforce another 3.
He normally wants to be the one to create, but that time Crawford showing he can score off ball.
Outside for Oakley. Pass to Brooks. No good again that time. Now here's MP. Covered by Brooks. Now here's Crawford. Count that bucket.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense, because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Skyforce ahead, running away with it. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Welcoming you back here to Orlando for the final period of this showdown between the West.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. To the inside.
And stolen by MP. Crawford outside. Here's MP for three. That one falls. Nice feed from Crawford.
Wow, MP going deep into his range. You don't see that often here in the G League.
The Knicks on offense. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Whitney outside. Brooks on the wing. Over MP. Brooks. That's good.
He's even got the touch. Wow, Brooks from a tough spot.
MP outside.
Launches it. And again, Sioux Falls with a triple.
He's had such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting him this lead late.
Yeah, his shooting percentage is through the roof. So dependable here today.
And without him, who knows where they would be.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Skyforce.
I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way. Reacted to it too late.
And Sioux Falls has possession. Crawford. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
And here's MP from the arc.
Gets a three-pointer to fall.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Here's Crawford. Pings in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
This is an incredible run they're on. Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single guy on their squad with the absolute magic touch.
To end the run.
Brooks, no good.
And Sioux Falls has possession. Pass to White.
Here's Brooks. Takes the three. And it's Brooks again missing.
The defense, they have to be thrilled to see him keep shooting those threes. He has been awful this half.
The three from Baker.
And again, Sioux Falls with a triple.
Little floor spacing right there. Baker capitalizes from beyond the arc.
Now here's Brooks. He's guarded closely. Oakley for three. And it's hauled in by Crawford. Morris, defended by Neely. MP inside, working on Brooks. Here's MP for three.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Whitney outside. Shoots over Crawford. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That is such a low percentage shot.
Look, he's got to remember, he's got 4 teammates out there with him. He doesn't need to do it all by himself. This is a team game.
Yeah.
Oh, MP slams it in.
Busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
That was slick. The D had no chance.
None.
Yeah, he was one step ahead all the way.
White with the ball.
And it's official. The Skyforce will move on to the finals of the Winter Showcase.
What a big victory for Sioux Falls and MP. The Winter Showcase can give a team a lot of momentum for the rest of the season.
And you can see how much this team is putting into it. They want to use this competition as a springboard.
Well, given how they've looked so far, I think they'll keep up the intensity going forward.
And so that'll do it for now. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Who's Force?
Sky Force!
Who's Force?
Sky Force!
All right. We always talking about playing together and as a team. Well, today, we walked the walk. Yeah, everybody contributed, top to bottom. And that is what Sioux Falls basketball is all about. You hear me? So who's Force?
Sky Force!
Who's Force?
Sky Force!
Bring it in. Bring it in.
Let's get it, y'all.
Sky Force on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Sky Force!